What's up? I am Shelby. This is Channel Notes, a channel dedicated to helping you do YouTube authentically. And in this video, I want to talk about YouTube comments, specifically getting more of them. So 4 years ago, when I had just kicked off my main channel, Michelle B, link in the description, I can remember uploading a New Year's resolution video which I filmed straight after work. The lighting was awful, like flickering, yellow, horrible times. It got 700 views and 10 whole comments, which I was stoked about. On the other hand, 2 weeks later, I uploaded a video with a curling one review, which I put a lot more effort into and I thought would do really well. And while it did do better than my New Year's resolution video in terms of views, it got like 0 comments and I was like, I don't understand. It got so many more views. Why no comments? How does this work? When you put a heap of effort into a video and you don't get any response, it feels a bit like when you get a haircut and then you go to school or work and like no one comments on it. Now that my channel has grown a whole heap more, my comments range a lot more as well. So on some of my videos on my main channel, I'll get like 80 comments and on other videos, I'll get like 200 comments. In this video, I want to talk about 4 things that you can do to get more comments on your channel, no matter the size, to motivate you to change up what you do a little bit and start getting more engagement in your comment section. So the first and most obvious thing that you need to be doing in your videos is asking a question. If you want more comments, you should be engaging your viewers every single video with some kind of question. This is almost definitely advice that you have already heard, you already knew, but you still might not be doing it. When I was new on YouTube, I was too embarrassed to do this. I was like, oh my god, no one's gonna respond to the question. Like everyone will notice that no one responded to the question. So I just didn't ask any questions in my video in fear that no one would actually respond in the comments. I look back at that and all I can think is like, that's so ridiculous. Firstly, no one cares or notices if no one responds to your question in the comment section. Also, how are you ever going to know what's gonna happen if you don't try? And you need to get into the habit of asking questions now and improving your questions as your videos go on, so that later when you have an audience where you feel totally confident asking a question, you're like a pro, you ask the best kinds of questions. For example, what makes you comment on a video? So why do you comment on some videos and not others? Leave a comment down below. So that question kind of draws on your experience, it draws on your knowledge. Everyone has either commented on a video or chosen not to comment on a video, so everyone has an opinion across the board. Or I could ask you an opinion question. Do you think that asking a question actually gets more people to comment? It's a bit of a dumb question. It's something that you might have an opinion on and it'd be easy to write a response to in the comment section down below. Keep in mind that people are more likely to comment if you ask a question that everyone has an idea about. So why do you comment on some videos and not others is a good one, because everyone has that experience where they have commented on some videos but not others. Or like, do you think that money can buy you happiness? That's a good question because everyone probably has an opinion on it. Everyone has money. Everyone thinks about their happiness. Whereas what do you do to get more comments on your videos? Some of you guys might just be starting up. Maybe you've never even really thought about getting comments on your videos and you don't really have an opinion on it. It might just not be the best question. So the next thing that you can do to get more comments is to say something controversial. So a few months ago, I was reading Tim Ferriss's book, Tools of Titans. I was sitting on my couch and every time that something resonated with me, I would like write it down in my little book. One of the things that I wrote down is, tell me something that's true that very few people agree with. 2 other lines that I wrote down, I'm pretty sure these were all from different people, were, what do you believe that other people think is insane? And what do you disagree with that everyone else thinks is religion? It doesn't need to be some crazy topic that causes a lot of arguments, like for instance, abortion, marriage equality, but just something that probably everyone has some kind of view on, that maybe a lot of people have the same view on that you have a different view on. Like for instance, I don't think there's anything wrong with starting a YouTube channel with the eventual intention to get money from it. It really doesn't bother me. I think it's totally fine. It's just like creating any other business. Absolutely love what you do, care about the content that you're putting out, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money doing it and starting out with the intention of eventually making money doing it. I also don't think that Mercury retrograde is a real thing, which shouldn't be a controversial opinion. I totally support other people that believe in Mercury retrograde. Good, great, but it's just not something that I am all about. You almost definitely have opinions that are not necessarily in line with the public opinion. If you can draw out those opinions in your videos and really back yourself when you talk about them, chances are you will bring other people out of the woodwork that kind of see your point of view or have always thought that way but have never like felt brave enough to say something about it. The next way to get comments on your videos is to comment on other YouTubers' videos. I'm gonna throw this one out there, but I'm also going to say that you need to be a bit bit careful with this. It's something that's so useful. Like, you want to build those relationships with people, you want to connect with other YouTubers. But I found when I was a small YouTuber, if I was commenting on other small YouTubers, they get back to me with one of those spammy comments that was basically like, I'm commenting on your video out of obligation, not because I watched it or because I care about your channel, because I want people to look at your comments, then go onto my channel, or I want you to comment on my video so that I look like I have a lot of comments. Whew, that was a long... Is that a sentence? I don't know. Try and comment on YouTubers that you know aren't super spammy and maybe actually care about your content. That would be cool too. And last but not least, feature comments at the end of your videos. So this is something that I have never done before, but I've seen it done in particular by Community Channel. Nat from Community Channel, does anyone remember her? She's so beautiful. She used to do porno music / comment time, and she'd just have all of these people's comments. And I am without a doubt certain that that got more people to comment, probably just so that they could be featured in porno music / comment time. So you could make your like end of video comments like featuring the most like insightful comments that you get, or like the nicest, or like the dumbest comments if you want to go down that route. I think it's a really nice way to like sort of give back in a way and just be like, hey, you guys are amazing, like this is the kind of stuff that you come up with, like you're all so beautiful. Put them at the end of your video and it just would make a person feel special. Like, I'd feel pretty freaking awesome if I was watching someone's video, got to the end and was like, that's my name, like what? And I probably feel encouraged to comment more. So those are 4 things that you can do to generate more comments on your videos on YouTube, to motivate you to change up what you do a little bit in your videos so that you can start getting a little bit more engagement in your comment section. And I will end this video with the question that I have already asked. So what makes you actually comment on other people's videos? Why do you comment on some videos but not others? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you soon.